You're up.
I made it.
You made it.
I always do that. I should have kept my balance better and I would have fine. I always put that leg out.
Nice.
That's a risk
When the bike is up, it counts. So here's this nasty thing. We've got Garrett up here ready to spot Tyler. I've seen Tyler try this twice on video and it doesn't do it justice at all. It's 3 times as bad. This is the run up that he's made. Here's where he is over there. He's gonna go way over there and he's gonna come and do this, and we're gonna see this thing, see how he does. Yes! You're up! You just did that. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm just glad I made it.
We're calling that a make. You didn't end up on the bike though, right?
I don't know. What's the reason? I don't know what happened. All I know
we always say if the bike makes it, it counts.
All I know is I didn't end up down there and my bike didn't end up down there.
He didn't throw the purse.
So third time's the charm. Third time's the charm, because the third time you tried it,
thanks, Garrett.
Bike and you were up. Did you grab the bike?
No, he held on the bike the whole time. He didn't let go.
Yeah, I didn't let go of the bars.
He just his feet.
That thing shoots.
Hey, just real quick, if you're watching this video before June 15th of 2020, I am giving away 3 dirt bikes. All you have to do to get entered to win one of these 3 dirt bikes is head over to my website, dirtbikechannel.com. I've got all the details over there, and you can get entered to win a dirt bike. Head over there now.
Third gear, baby.
So now I'll show you just a teeny bit of basically the worst climb I've ever done. This hill is so stinking steep and it's so loose, and it's just a bunch of pivot turns and just pushing and shoving and manhandling the bike up the hill. Wow. I expended more energy getting up this hill, which I'm just gonna show you teeny bits and pieces of. More energy trying to get up to the top of this hill than I've probably done in any 20-minute section ever before on a dirt bike. It was just absolutely, utterly exhausting. Garrett and Tyler both did better than me, and then we got over to an area where I've done it, you know, this area right here where I've done it before, but we've already been out riding for like 3 hours and I'm absolutely, completely exhausted. And so I'm making a ton of mistakes. I'm not doing the right line choices. And the whole idea with this hard enduro style training is just like to push yourself. And so even though I'm in an area right now where I've been before, in this moment I'm just gassed. I'm so gassed from the hours that have come before this with the exertion that we've done. And yeah, you see me dropping the bike right here. I mean, these are not normal mistakes that I would make. I've never dropped the bike right there before. You know, but then again, after pushing up that hillside, it actually helped me on this exact section of the trail, because I actually made it on this particular section of the trail better than I'd really ever even done it before. And that's the thing, you keep pushing. If you keep doing harder and harder stuff, then the stuff that used to be hard to you becomes not as hard. So I'm back here, I'm catching my breath and I'm looking back to see what my tires are on, kind of like what Rich Larson taught me to do, and then I'll just go and power it up this thing. Watch this. If you were paying attention there, you noticed there was a lot of clutch slipping. I was basically just riding the clutch, slipping the clutch the entire time, because what I'm trying not to do is I'm trying not to break traction. I'm trying to get the power that I need down to the ground, but not spin the wheel. And it's so important for all of us to, and me included, and my boys and everyone who's watching, is to always try to be better and better with our clutch. The clutch is about modulating the power to the ground, keeping the power going in the motor, but also modulating that down to the ground. And that's what clutch work is all about, getting the power down when you want in the exact amount that you need it. And so it's something that has become more and more important in my riding the longer that I've gone. And it's one of the reasons why I'm just not interested in electric bikes until they can figure out how to put a clutch onto an electric bike. Yes, ideally I should be standing through this stuff, but I can tell I'm sitting down on the bike, and it's because I'm absolutely spent. I'm just not strong enough. I've spent so much energy, and I'm just like, I can't stand up. I should be standing up, and every once in a while I'll see something like, okay, I'm gonna stand up. But right here, I'm just conserving it. And then I stood up right there, and then I'll have some other stuff come up, and let's see if I can stay standing, because it's just mind over matter thing, and sometimes I just don't have the ability to like pull myself up onto the bike. At this point, this is more of a spot where I can take a breather, and I am standing up. But there was that big long section back there where I'm sitting there watching this back going, Kyle, stand up, Kyle, stand up, Kyle, stand up. And I know I was telling myself the same thing on the trail on the bike, but just couldn't do it. This is a spot I'm particularly proud of just because of the fact that I'm so gassed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my wheel up onto that rock and get around that tree branch right here. Boom, bounce it up and then bounce it down. The only way that's possible is if I'm standing up on the bike and as if I'm trusting my balance, and to be able to be like, I'm going to basically kind of do a little bit of a pivot turn up off that rock face to give me enough room to get around that tree that's sticking out. These are the types of impacts that hurt, and it hurts whether you got flag guards on or full wraps, because I still got my hand laced open on that tree, even though I was wearing full wrap guards on this bike. My hand still has the marks in those. My knuckles still have the marks in those 3 weeks later.